Greetings from the Santa Cruz Mountains. This is a video intended for other cannabis cultivators in California, specifically artisan, craft, small farm, small family farm, homesteader farm. You get the idea. Small cannabis cultivators who are independent here in California, and wanted to check in with you guys about the concept of direct to consumer shipping to gauge your level of interest, like how many other folks would actually be interested in doing that, meaning that customers could contact you directly, order products that you create on your farm, either by phone or internet, and then you just ship those small quantities of cannabis, your beautiful, lovely cannabis products, directly to their house. Sounds cool to me, but I have no idea what other folks are thinking out there, if there's any level of interest for this, or if someone's already working on it. I don't know, because I kind of live in my own little cannabis cultivation bubble here in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and we're kind of free spirits and independent and nature folks, so we just don't interact with that many people. So hoping to connect with some of y'all. And bottom line is, I know a number of state senators and legal types who I've discussed this concept with, and they would be very supportive of actually sponsoring a bill. So we could actually get folks to introduce this to the Senate for votes. But before they go and spend political capital and a bunch of time, they need to know if anyone actually wants to do this. Like, what's the level of interest? How many people would actually benefit? So if we had 30, 40, 50 small artisan craft cannabis farmers who actually wanted this to happen and think that this would be a positive thing for your farm as well as for customers. And by the way, if any customers want to chime in, if you want high quality cannabis shipped direct from the farm straight to your door and you think that's cool and that would be a benefit to you, let us know as well. And the very good news is it's not a wild, crazy concept that's never been explored before, because in the wine industry, for decades, small craft artisan wineries have been able to ship their bottles of wine directly to customers' homes. So they use usually Golden State Overnight, which is a California only shipper, and they have an age verification service. So when the bottle of wine arrives at their house, someone signs for it, shows their ID, boom, it's done. And it's been working perfectly for decades. So it is not any different really to ship small quantities, so let's say an ounce of flower, directly to a customer and use that same exact California only shipper with the age verification system. Boom. It's actually a piece of cake. And so in the California cannabis industry, we're 5 years into it. We now have the mega farms coming online. We went through that waiting period. So the mega farms and the big corporations are kind of getting to take their next step in the industry. But as far as the small, independent family farms who produce the really high quality, even legacy cannabis products, we're not really taking another step here or getting any bones thrown to us or new ways to generate revenue streams and also to reach new customers. So it seems it's definitely time for small independent farms to be able to have alternate revenue streams, because let's face it, the reality is the current distribution and retail model within California, it's a train wreck. And it's not horrific. We can play along, we're jumping through hoops, but we're probably, as more and more corporate consolidation is happening And again, this isn't anti-dispensary. I actually work with a lot of dispensaries. We love our dispensary partners, and we continue to work with our dispensary partners if we were able to do direct to consumer shipping. But the reality is the craft cannabis farmer, as more and more consolidation happens, some of those dispensaries may get bought up by corporate entities who are no longer interested in carrying local or artisan products, so all of a sudden we're squeezed out. And we know how that movie all plays out. So it just seems like this would be a nice time to take that next evolutionary step, start connecting directly with customers instead of being alienated from our customers, and being able to get our products directly to people's homes and even be able to communicate with them, and then we'd be supporting a decentralized small family farm network of these beautiful high quality cannabis creators and cultivators. So if you're interested, if you think that's a cool idea, if you participate in that and you think it would benefit, please let us know. If you're already working on this, please let us know. We want to support, and we have some resources here locally in Santa Cruz who might want to jump in and support and help. But basically, just checking in, because again, we're kind of in our own little bubble, and a lot of us are. And so sometimes it's nice to check in and see what everyone's up to. So anyway, wish you guys the best, and please let us know your thoughts. And yeah, have a good one.